Assalamu alaikum learners. So we are starting our course of basic accounting and I will try to teach you all the procedure of accounting step by step. So let's start with our first topic of assets. What is an asset? An asset is something valuable or useful which you or a company own. Let me elaborate more for you. A mobile phone which is in your hand, it is also an asset. Anything that you have the right of it is your asset. It can be anything like your car, your house, even your furniture is your asset. Following are the most important type of assets that we will discuss in this video. First of all, we will talk about current assets. Current assets are short-term economic resources that are expected to be converted into cash within 1 year. Current assets include cash and cash equivalents, account receivable, inventory, and various prepaid expenses. So let's try to understand it in simple words. These are your assets which can be converted into cash easily. Let me give you an example. First of all, of account receivable and prepaid expenses. Account receivable. If a company has sell their product on account, they will record account receivable in the general entries. Account receivable amount is also considered as a current assets. Uh, the sale that you will get from the transaction of account receivable, it will be considered as a current assets. Talking about prepaid expenses, it can be like when you recharge your sim card, so it means that the balance in your sim card is your asset and you can utilize it whenever you want. Now let's talk about real life example of current assets. So let's take Walmart as our example. Leading retailer Walmart total current assets for the 2021 fiscal year was about the summation of $17.74 billion. Total account receivable was $6.52 billion. Inventory they have were about $44.95 billion, and other current assets approximately around 20.86 billion, which means that the total amount of $90.07 billion is their current asset. I hope you guys have understand it. Now let's come to the second part. Fixed assets are long-term resources such as plants, equipments, and buildings. An adjustment for the aging of fixed asset is made based on the periodic charges called depreciation, which may or may not reflect the loss of earning powers for a fixed asset. First of all, let me explain you what is depreciation. Depreciation means a reduction in the value of an asset over time. uh, like whenever you purchase, for example, let's take a washing machine in your home. So by passing each month, its value will decreases. So this is what we say depreciation. For example, the company purchases a new office building for $5 million along with machinery and equipment that costs a total of $500K. The company projects using the building, machinery, and equipment for the next 5 years. These assets are considered fixed tangible assets because they have a physical form, will have a useful life of more than 1 year, and will be used to generate revenue for the company. So all the machinery and equipment, it's their fixed asset. They will be depreciated on monthly or annually basis, but these are considered in the fixed asset column. These are the some images connected with the fixed asset. As you can see there, it's a tractor, land, inventory, factories, buildings, any type of machinery. These all are connected with fixed asset. Now we will talk about the last type, which is intangible assets. Intangible assets are economic resources that have no physical presence. They include patents, trademarks, copyrights, and goodwill. Accounting for intangible assets differs depending on the type of asset, and they can be either amortized or tested for impairment each year. Let's make this easy for you guys by giving you a real life example. Adidas. Adidas has the rights of their name. No one can use the name of their brand around the world. This means that their name is also their asset, and yes, there is no physical presence of that. Intangible assets don't have any type of physical appearance, but these are still considered their assets. Some of the list of intangible assets are connected here: goodwill, brand equity, intellectual property, licensing and rights, customer lists, research and development. Even the research that doctor do, they are also known as intangible assets of a physician or a doctor. So I hope that you guys have thoroughly understand what I have told you about assets, and in the next video we will discuss about liability and equity. So guys, don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the like button also. Thank you for watching.